Nityanandam, everybody. This is Srinitya Premarthananda Maharaj, and in this video, I'm going to talk about how completion brings matureness into your life. How a mature conversation can happen in you through the science of completion. When you are complete with life, that means that you are in tune with what is happening inside, outside, and life. Altogether, it's in one straight line. What your being wants to do, what your being wants to experience, what you're physically doing, what you're physically acting out, what life is throwing at you, everything falls in one line. It's like green signals, and green signals in your journey. There's no red signal or orange or anything else. It's just green, green, green. So when this happens, that means that you are falling in tune with all your life images, all your identities that you're carrying inside you, and the way life is being projected to you. When this happens, you finally come to a point where you are living a complete life. Now, this lifestyle that you're living as a fulfilled and a complete person for this time being, let it be just for today. Let us start with this cognition of let's do it just for today. When you've done this, the kind of conversations that you have in life really matters, because you start to get very matured from inside, but outside, are you actually still living the same old self of what you've carrying, or have you transformed yourself to being a mature person, to being mature with life? So completion brings matureness in you. Let me tell you this one thing very clearly. In the Kalpataru, after you have attended the Kalpataru sessions, or after you've at least watched at least one of Swamiji's videos, you will come to an understanding that Swamiji has specifically said that make sure every conversation of yours, every context that you're approaching life is in a very mature way. There's an example in the video where Swamiji says a kid watches a sugar cane and he says, "Oh, this sugar cane is very nice. Let me have it. It's looking beautiful. Let me eat it." In the same way, you cannot approach this. For example, this phone. You cannot approach it and say, "Oh, this phone is very nice. Let me eat it." You're not being cute with it. You're just being totally immature. So once you start having mature conversations with life, the kind of quality that starts maturing, this kind of quality that starts appearing, that kind of quality that starts being thrown at from life to you is going to make a big difference. And this can be observed once you start having matureness with life itself. There's three aspects that I really loved when Swamiji explained that matureness with life, with people, is making life happen. Matureness with God is prayer, and matureness with nature. When you bring matured conversations with nature, you can actually manifest the kind of nature that you want. It's called the Sati Sankalpa that you've made, and it just keeps happening into reality because of the Kalpataru that you're under. So matureness with life is making life happen with people around you. Matureness with you and your God is the prayer that you manifest. And then the third part is matureness with nature, that is being in tune with nature. With your third eye, you being able to communicate with nature. For example, it can be animals, it can be weather, it can be the kind of temperature that you want to have, anything. So this is the three major aspects of anything a person wants to do in their life. Is just by bringing this matureness into their life, they can manifest a complete and a very beautiful way of living. Their whole attitude, their whole aura, their whole atmosphere around them that they carry, the quality of it really matters. So sometimes there's a reason why you're attracted to a few people, and then there's a reason where you are immediately taken aback, or you don't want to be around this person. That is because of the quality of conversation that he holds with himself, that he holds with life, that he holds with God, and that he holds with the atmosphere around him. And this can be changed. You can also be somebody where for example, you can be like a personality that an avatar holds. You can be somebody like that. You can be so charismatic, you can be so ripe and mature, and you can be so tasty, just like Swamiji is, just by changing the matureness that you have towards life, towards God, and towards nature. By this, I want to end this video, and I'll be posting a few more videos that Swamiji has shared on how completion can bring to a matured lifestyle, to a matured being, to a matured level of understanding the understandings that you can have. Thank you, Nityanandam, everybody.